I'm back. We're gonna hop into some messages, but first, let me. Here we go. All right, you should be able to hear now. Inspector Gadget. Somebody's a Virgo. What do you want? And a Libra. We got a Virgo and a Libra here. We definitely got a medical provider over here. Someone's a Taurus or an Aries. You're looking like zombie food. You must like the singer. What's his name? Weekend. That leaves Ontario. So Ontario or somewhere near the Hudson Bay. Okay. Also, you have ties to the Air Force, Navy, or Army. Somebody was definitely a Pathfinder. Who snitching? Somebody said, look, I don't want no parts of this. Somebody said, I don't want no parts of this. Looking like zombie food. Oh, okay. I'm glad the VA gonna come to your common sense because playing with me with the Veterans Affair, baby. I'm not it. It's a man gonna tell that shit. Finally, a real man standing the fuck up. Finally. Because it was like somebody that they did pay, like in this situation. Let me just go ahead and try to do this really quick, okay? Because it's definitely a man right now. And you want to know what's sad? And this is like, it's nothing against black men, but everything against y'all motherfuckers. Especially in my situation. And it's like, it's a traumatic response. That's for one. Two, it's like, it's been like throughout history. And it's like, there's not been one black man to show the fuck up in my life to show me otherwise. come at me for my money, my body, to steal from me, talk down on me. But half of them is like, why are you even having audacity to do it? And something tells me, I'm sorry to say your name, but I know that you may be the only one that probably stood up out of it. Well, actually, I could say two that actually stood up out of the community. And I'm just going to say the area, right? Ivy Lane, Carver Shores, and the person over there from West Colonial. I appreciate you for finally fucking standing up and speaking the fuck up. But however, it took for y'all to realize that this motherfucker will go that far to do that towards me. Because y'all knew the math wasn't mathing. But y'all had to go ahead and figure out exactly what it was that this shorty was trying to, finesse in this situation. It took for y'all to actually realize, like, this bitch really been doing you dirty like this. And now y'all understand why Carla, Shane, and Sheila and all them, oh, don't listen to her, she crazy. But been the most intelligent out of them all. With all their degrees combined. And now you're seeing why it was always a halt. Stopping and starting. It wasn't of the accord. It was because the lack of fucking support. And then you seeing now that they try to build this rapport where there is more of them and it's only me. And now it's a lot of you seeing why I stay the fuck away from them now. Isn't it crazy, right? Crazy how they're doing the same shit that I've been saying for over the last 2 to 3 years, that this is what they were going to do to y'all. It's also crazy to say that half the people that have been involved and took money from these dirty motherfuckers, now y'all seeing why I say I don't fuck with them. I know half the dudes that was sitting here with me, the bitches that are with them, and even the dudes that are with some of these dudes that I had, y'all sitting there big mad because they're not going to ever do for you what they did for Sharita. You're not Sharita. Know the difference. They know they won't get Sharita out of the next motherfucker. But they were more in love with the money, so I ain't tripping. Shit, money over a bitch any day, so I ain't mad at it because I used to be the fucking ringleader of it. I was the original. I ain't care if it was a female or a man, but at least I wasn't ever scared to do it in nobody's face. I ain't care what nobody had to say. Run it, run it, run it. Shit, I still laugh to this day. Carla's Chain's bed ain't never been the same since Sharita had to have a few fucking females on that bitch. Yeah, I did. That was me. I was a dog. Females used to be like, dang, she gotta do me like that. And will. Oh, dog a female. That's why, sir, trying to speak on me about looks and try to make me insecure, sir, you will have to do way better than what you're doing, because cheating on me with a man, all you're going to do is tickle my fancy. That's all a man going to be able to do. All you can do is tickle my motherfucking fancy, son. That's why y'all be like, oh, that's why sir, you can't ever make me mad. Oh, you made a baby shit, motherfucker. All you did was create a responsibility. The fuck? Shit, that's like most of the time, and you know what I'm saying? If it was just about the money, motherfucker, all you had to do is like, a lot of people realize towards the end, it's like, this motherfucker is just like, for real. Like, I'm real. I'm on that. I've been having to refrain from being on the lifestyle. Only thing that the difference between me and a lot of you, I would have been y'all pimp. That's the only difference. Hey, shit, if we gonna get money, let's get money. And y'all out here getting change. You gotta understand, shit, if you fucking with Veronica, she gotta go ahead and hit a lick and go ahead and tell and get a group to do it. Shit, any motherfucker you fucking with right now, you dealing with a bust down. Oh, well, she could pay for this, she could pay for that, but you gotta still understand they still had to go through hoops and loops to make sure that people didn't help me, because they know helping me and I got on my business. I'm one of those people that it ain't no competition when I'm in it. It ain't no competition when Rita in it, baby. Ain't ever no competition when I'm in it. You won't ever get that feeling. You won't ever get that conversation. You won't ever get that safe space. You won't get that, baby. No relative of mine will be able to do that. Shit, you gotta understand. It was them having to get y'all to come ahead and come do it to me. You gotta realize that. Shit, like half the motherfuckers sit here, like I can see how, cause James Henry Taylor the Fifth was the main original person to go ahead and do that shit. Because the thing of it is, how I knew who was streaming was with James and his mama. I was a big hot. I was this. I was like, damn, Regina, you was cool with telling somebody you was a hoe. And when she told me that, that's when I've always had to just keep my eye on her. And like I said, October 15, 2019, when that bitch mean mugged me, that's when that bitch had a problem with me. Everything is all cool. She cool with anybody she can use. Oh, you can do my nails. Oh, you can do my hair. You can help me do this. All Regina know how to do is to use a person. And then try to give fake alligator tears. That bitch ain't crying about nothing. Give that bitch some cocaine or some crack or something like that. Because she don't be acting right. I remember that first time when we got together, when I got with James, and I asked him, I was like, was your mama on that stuff? And he got real quiet. Like shit, Jasmine Charlize Taylor was 16, still in fucking high school, in her 11th grade before she got to her senior year, going to that house, and I'm full on pregnant with Soraya at that time. Wasn't no food in the house, but I'm going with Dr. Clardy. He taking me to Asheville. So you leaving your teenager at the house knowing ain't no food for that girl to eat? And I'm coming out of my pocket because I was in the military, which I already should have known. You know, James was out here. He was looking for somebody to take care of him because he was tired of taking care of his mama. That every car she would get repoed. So she ain't gonna tell y'all that shit cars and shit like that got repos. Shit, I'll be on everybody neck. Playing with me, you be sitting there crying. Baby, you want to make me cry? The only thing you can do is piss me off. Piss me off and make me angry. That's it. That's the only emotion I have is anger at this point. Being hurt? What? Disappointment. When a motherfucker don't disappoint me, that's when I'll be like, God damn, I should have had some kind of fucking expectation so I could have been disappointed on my own fucking accord. That's why every motherfucker that came my way, I already knew who sent y'all the fucking way, because it was like it was gonna go three ways. Carla, Sheila, Patrick, or Regina and James in there, or Johnny. And when it started, everybody started moving how they was fucking moving. That's the more people that got involved, the more money I knew was tied. And y'all sitting here thinking y'all hiding, ducking, and dodging. And like I wasn't gonna know, oh, well, she ain't that big. Bitch, I've been that big. My name been that motherfucker heavy. Music, you gotta get people from the music industry. You had to get the FIFA motherfuckers to do this. That's when I knew I was on some shit. You ain't gonna ever convince me otherwise. Ain't nobody trying to break in nobody's house to put fucking chemicals in their vents if the person ain't got some shit on them. Come on now. Make it make sense. I'll be more triller than half these people that have been trying to come my way, trying to start shit with me. I've been more triller than half of y'all. And all shit, of all the dudes fucking combined, if I was a fucking man, my cojones is way bigger than all of them. Oh, this shit, y'all, it was so fucking bad. When I went to the Planned Parenthood, how the lady did it and how she was supposed to do like my pap smear or whatever, right? I was like, this bitch is trying to do insemination. Like, I was like, are they really trying to put a baby in me? But who trying to do this? But then it was just like, I'm a man. And then the police came over when we was over there at Sawgrass, because, oh, yes, I was giving your boy top over there at the damn pool place or whatever. But then when I seen the police or whatever, and he was like, oh, let's go over here, you know, to the park area. And then when I seen the police go ahead and go down the street and park at the corner, that's when I knew the police was involved. I was like, damn, what else these motherfuckers got me tied up in? So I was just like, shit, either you a CI motherfucker or you working with these motherfuckers or you fucking off on these motherfuckers. Because it was just like, it wasn't no missing that. And then it was like, when Drew got into that situation, mind you, I didn't even know him barely a few days after being at Affinity or whatever. But his movements and how I would confront him. And I remember he started telling on himself like, yeah, you know, when it come to me, my baby moms, and I need to get some money, of course I'm going to sell some drugs. Like he was telling me without telling me. But it's like, nigga, just be direct. Deuce, all you gotta do is be fucking direct. Who paying you, cuz? Cause right now, like the word, it was like all these people, right? And it's like how I knew they already got my trust, but it's like If these people are the ones giving you this to do this shit, which apparently they've done it before, and they having you do it to me, and they do this shit, you don't think for a second that your girl don't know how to do it, and the only reason why they getting you to do it because they don't want me to flip. I'm not one of those. Or we're gonna break her. She's just gonna stay sad. What the fuck is that? They've been trying to clinically research me since fucking 2012. How does she handle all this stress? Because every single fucking psychiatrist and psychologist been sitting there in the fucking frenzy trying to figure out this is a lot of stress, and how the fuck does this woman stay calm as fuck? It fucks with them. Reason being why they have to go hire all these fucking doctors that I've listed on the community post. How is it that she stayed calm and she ain't even had a fucking psychotic break? Is she a psychopath? Is she a sociopath? Is it normal? Is her behavior normal? She's not giving us the reaction that we could. It's not like she's having an erratic behavior. It's not like she's having the emotional, highs and lows. She's not, because she's having the appropriate emotion to the fact that, hey, she did lose a kid. Hey, she's having an appropriate emotion to the stressful situation of the rest of the children being taken. And in this type of situation, that emotion is appropriate, isn't it, psychiatrists and psychologists? So those fucking teams are fucking bewildered because it's like, shit, other people that we would have got from, especially with a veteran, and they went to war, and they had all this going on, and they got those traumas going on. Any other fucking patient that they would have had and they put in my position, they would have broke already. They know that. And they sit here and be like, okay, wait a minute. We've done all this stuff. We've been trying to take this person out, and they're still calm. I'm going to remain calm. But the beauty in all of this, you guys are showing all your hands. Now, if I did decide to do this, and once everything is said and done, the only thing is y'all just want to delay because it's like, damn, we need her to tell us exactly what she may possibly do, because we want to get her before she decide to get us. And the thing of it is, why the fuck would I want to get y'all? You are a waste of time, because you're already showing me that the hunt will be a waste of time. You're already showing me your patterns and your behavior. So now I'm going to feel bad because it's like, shit, they didn't know no better. It takes the fun out of it. So why would I waste my fucking time on the people that is wasting their fucking time, who got to hire Tom, Dick, and Harry, Susie Q, and the rest of her fucking crew to do what it is that you do? Why would I waste my time? It takes the fun out of it. So why would I seek revenge when the revenge is already going to be in the pudding, because y'all already fucking double crossing half the people to even do what it is that you're doing? And then on top of the people that are already interested, and then they figure out that they were manipulated in the fucking situation, they're going to be pissed off, because it's like, the motherfucker is a good girl, but she's a good girl, but it's still that, it's something in her. I don't want to test that gangster. A lot of these motherfuckers know that. They don't want to test that one. And the fact of the matter is, a lot of them is like, shit, I don't even know how to approach the motherfucker, because considering of how much she knows is a little spooky. It gets spooky, kooky, hilarious around this bitch. And the fact that she is concerning, but it's curious. But then at the same time, it's just like, I don't know. So at the end of the day, shit, a win is a win to me, right? But the best part of this shit is I have to embed it in my head. You took the money, right? But business is business. So I'm going to chop it up. That was business. But it also showed me that these people had no loyalty to me. They had loyalty to that shit, right? And then they had loyalty to Goofy Coochie. So why would I want to take something back when they went on ahead and double back to some Goofy? You got that Goofy on you. Until you clean up that Goofy off your ass, maybe I might allow you to speak to me. And considering, I don't know what kind of mood I'll decide to be in, this motherfucker she would. Whatever it is that you thought I possibly, she would. But you know she ain't going to solicit her body on her own accord. Y'all had to do that in the privacy of recording, but I knew it was there. Survival, baby. Survival of the fittest. But at least shit, if you was gonna do it, you should have broke me off like shit. They got us doing this, but let me break you off with this money, Sharita, because Sharita with Deuce got a little bit spooked. That's why he fell back. And he was like, wait a minute. And then he got smart and he wised up and was like, yeah, because she did say some shit to me. And I did go ahead and do this. And I don't bring nobody over here to see both of them. Exactly. Now, considering when I asked him about certain reactions and certain things, if I take a part of this and I do this, that right there caught his attention. Right, Deuce? Right. Like, the motherfucker's like, and she's smart. Yeah. Him knew. The glasses one, him knew. She liked to rush, she liked to tussle. So depending if she got a weight up, Deuce knew when my weight went down, he had a chance. But if that weight get back up, that's when we go ahead and create stagnancy. Now, see, when it comes to systems, right? So I don't care if you're a veteran, you had 20 fucking plus years retired, you went on ahead and got a GS job. That shit don't mean shit to me, but your intelligence to insult it, shit. They know I outrank all of them. Because it's like that motherfucker should have been working in intelligence. Why did we have her over here? Well, the beauty of it was shit, being in aviations and being in the S shops, it worked to my benefit. I knew what I was doing. You all didn't. The joys and the things of everything that you always try to go ahead and belittle a person, it actually worked to my benefit, right? So it always was lovely to always keep a signals guy close. Our S6 people close. That was my benefit. Right? So when y'all realize it was like, so shit, the motherfucker knew about computers. Shit, I knew about computers by the time I was 14. I just didn't know what kind of system, if it was engineering or anything. Shit, by the time I was 16, I probably could have been running so much fucking more than what I am right now, because I can only imagine if I had the money that Johnny and Rita and Patrick and all these motherfuckers kept behind back then. If I had it now, shit, I'd probably be already close to making trillions. I would have been a mogul on my own. I know that. I don't need the confirmation or anybody else telling me that. That's why y'all delaying this motherfucking money, because it's like, shit, we don't know what she's going to do. It ain't for you to fucking know. It's for me to just do what I need to do. But it ain't to share with none of these motherfuckers, that's for sure. And then to take away, because the simple fact that when these doctors discover that one thing for sure and two things for certain, I ain't fit to lie about being fucking pregnant from nobody, because it sure the fuck ain't to keep a man with me. What I know from the first time I had my first kid, and even Sheila and the rest of them embedded in my head, a baby ain't gonna keep no man. And that man made sure that he didn't want to be there. So I already knew better. But however, when I did the second time, I was actually married, but I didn't know a little bit better, because I was getting into a game at that time that they had paid that man about 50 bands to do what it was that he was doing. But it was also a contract marriage, which I ended up finding out when I had to deal with embassy and deal with these people from immigrations and all that shit, that, hey, that shit is federal. I had to go look up federal laws at that point. So federally, I know what comes along when you're doing them contract marriages, when they throwing you them 50 bands, 20, just to get married so they can come out of the country or get asylum. I know about all that shit. I already know about making somebody your bottom B or your bottom man and all this other shit just to get the change if you got it. A hustler is in me, baby. But if you're going to be blocking how I'm going to get it, shit, it says more about you. Show me your hater degree. A lot of these motherfuckers got hater degrees. But it also is a lot of motherfuckers that can see at the same time. Shit. The motherfucker we love coming over there because it was a safe space. We love to talk to her because she ain't judge us. Shit, we love to talk to her because she gave us fresh creative ideas to go ahead and do these concepts. Shit, I had these niggas coming to get the ideas to me to go give it to their little bottom feeders. Come on now. So trying to convince me that I don't know fucking better, that's crazy work. Shit. Vote me for fucking president 2030 around this bitch. I might as well run for fucking president. But shit, everybody love to create a lie about a fucking female. Oh, she's like this. Ain't no promiscuous in me, baby. I'm a one-man woman. When I'm with him, I'm with him. I ain't got to go sleep with every fucking body else. But once I realize that a man gonna tell me a real fucking lie and screw every fucking person he bring into my house, James did it. Shit, the last motherfucker wasn't the last motherfucker that did it or tried it. He wasn't the first or the last motherfucker to try it. So everything that they was doing, it wasn't nothing new. How y'all doing this shit wasn't new, but I just wasn't expecting it that it would be my own fucking folks doing it to me like that. Shit, it'd be beautiful because shit, you got to understand what side they really working on. Yeah, they collecting the money from you, but you didn't know that they were informants on you too. That's why everybody in motherfucking affinity shit. While y'all was sitting there trying to do what it is that y'all was doing, shit, they was doing what they was doing and collecting the information on y'all. Shit, they can play like they don't know their English or whatever, but they knew who to be clinging to. That's why I was cool with the motherfucking Russians, the Fuza and Camilla. I knew they was up to some shit, but shit at the same time, I knew at the same time they would have my back. So if I did decide to go ahead and dike it for a few little seconds, it would have been with them for a quick little second. But shit, once they realized, wait a minute, she willing to learn real quick. Yeah. Shit, I'm about money at the end of the day. I'm not one of those that, oh, I don't know my worth and I know how to play the game to play like I don't know my motherfucking worth just to go ahead and weasel out of some shit. Know a man from the inside out and know what a man needs. Shit, you'll conquer every fucking man that you come in contact with. But I'm not a person to sit there and try to conquer nobody. I need a man to still feel like he's a fucking man at the end of the day. But shit, he got to admit his motherfucking sins and who the fuck he is first. Shit, you willing to learn shit. If you ain't know it and your mommy was shitty shit, we just gonna own it and we gonna call it what the fuck it is. But are you willing to do the healing? I'm here. That's what the fuck the problem was. I ain't gotta listen to nobody. That was your fucking problem in the first place. Now you in a fucked up situation sitting there crying like, I don't know what the fuck to do. Sounds fucking personal. I can't feel bad for somebody that wasn't willing to feel bad for me. Shit. And people be quick. Motherfucker, if I was saying, even if I didn't get kids from out of these motherfuckers, I was willing to go ahead and get turkey baster. Isn't that what they got IVF for? Shit. Pick a sperm and that's what it is that you want. And still be happy. But shit, it was happening naturally. You don't think shit was magical about that, but you couldn't respect that. You want to be disrespectful, motherfuckers. You got to do it for the money. So for that little bit of fucking change that they gave you and you still didn't invest that bitch. And then the bitch that you went to go do, it was like a lot of this shit was I told people what the fuck was going to happen if they got involved. And I can guarantee you a lot of this shit is hitting these motherfuckers like, shit, I'm not the one that told you so. But you should have fucking listened instead of, well, it was more of them that it. But sometimes you got to start fucking questioning motherfuckers. And the motherfuckers that don't want to be questioned, because you got to realize you attract what you are. And you attracted motherfuckers just as grimy as you to do the same shit as you, to do you even more dirty than what it is that you was doing the person that was doing good to you. Tell me how that works. Not great. Tell me how it works for the same people that you know you can have an opportunity to heal if you genuinely want to heal and do better. Not just for the fucking money, but actually say, hey, shit, I changed my life. I changed my ways. And in the changing my life and changing my ways and doing fucking better and actually listen and actually getting the guidance and protection from this woman. And only in return is to protect them, speak up for them, stand up for them, look out for them, don't lie to them, and give them true fucking loyalty. Shit, I'm still fucking winning. It's crazy how it's a whole fucking Mason squad, Shriner squad, Eastern Stars for one fucking female. I'm one woman. One woman. One woman. It just so happened to be I was black. That's the problem. She's keeping it too real for motherfuckers, but y'all over here getting the run around. It's like... But it's peaceful over here. Some people don't like fucking peace. I live in peace every fucking day. It might be a little bit stressful on the inside, but that's for me to fucking sort out. But even with all the fucking chaos and turmoil that I had on the inside, did I ever bleed on you other motherfuckers? Not once. Not once. James made his money off of my back because he wanted to go ahead and install cameras and help these mugs. Jay Henry, to this day, he still don't think I know. Not only was he making the videos off of Backpage, OnlyFans, then funneled it with my cousins out there in Texas and shit like that. And then on top of that, did the credit running. And then on top of making the credit running, he ended up making the Facebook and then was doing the day trading and shit, which also led to him getting into those groups of knowing how they did the shit with Tinder and Facebook and all the dating sites. That I already know. That's along with the prison yard. You know why them prison boys talk? Shit, Patrick knew he was already turned out back in 91. Shit, I might as well say his ass was turned out back in fucking 88. 87 if I had to be exact. So playing with me is just like, shut up. And it's like, what? We can't talk to the habit. But y'all had to go ahead and do that shit in the background. You couldn't do that shit in my face. I'd rather you fuck. It's like, yeah, you spitting at a distance. I'll disrespect anybody, but you coming for me and just sitting here like, oh, you gonna keep this from them. You gonna keep doing this, and then I want you to go ahead and get your people to do this, and then we gonna do some work, and then you can go ahead and join our group, and then you can get this kind of money with us. The motherfuckers ain't really making money. Shit, the feds been waiting to take their ass down, and then y'all working with these motherfuckers in the medical field due to Carla, Tasha, Yvonne, and all these motherfuckers. But you gotta remember, Carla, you remember how they had to clear you to even get your LPN before you moved to Graceville, Florida? Get your associates in the medical groups. You was just trying to figure out how they moved around. You and Tasha before y'all did the wig company, which I was supposed to do first. It's just like all this stuff and how they move it and stuff like that. I still remember trying to get money with my own folks. Mind you, I have my own children, and they got these. We could have been started our own business, but instead, we don't need Rita to have that, right? You wanted to be the one with the money, right? But you had to use Kamaya and all them. You had to use the Johns to do your shit, right? You had to do your bidding once you lost. What was her name? Keela? When you stayed over there at Mission Boulevard? Because I still remember all the antiques and stuff from Trinidad. And then all our other stuff from Jamaica. And then all our other shit from Panama. Montecito and all of them, yeah. People love to just be like, I didn't think she knew. I didn't think she would remember. And I was, bitch, you have been doing hoodoo and voodoo, and everybody that's been your friend, Don Andrea, the Haitians and all that shit. Once you realize how deep it went, Carla, over the years, oh, these are my friends. And when she realized the Puerto Rican motherfuckers did it, because of course Puerto Ricans been in our families, Mexican been in our families, so I've been knowing about the Santa Muerte and all that shit. We was fucking with the Mexicans and Colombians and Venezuelans and Salvadorians and Hondurans from a long time ago. We was fucking with them before we was fucking with them and the Puerto Ricans from a long time ago, and Panama. We had them motherfuckers from a long time ago. That shit go all the way back to that mid late 80s, early 90s, baby. The original person that was holding me as a baby that you was like, oh, that was my best friend. No, that was Sheila's lover, and that was actually my motherfucking mommy. Cause Sheila didn't want to claim she was a dyke, but she pride her motherfucking joy on sleeping every fucking married man that everybody used to tell me back from law. Your mama was the nympho. She was the one putting y'all on to the niggas over there on the military bases out there in Fort Sill, Dallas, and fucking Killeen and shit. Out there in Hawaii and motherfucking Germany and motherfucking y'all playing with the wrong one. Game recognize game before you run it. I know a trailer park trash motherfucker that like to be in a pool pit. They used to do hoeing and had to go ahead and call old friends that used to do the same shit back in the day. Come on now. You know some hoe activity when you see it. That's some hoe shit. That's why they call it hoes. You know them hoes tell. And they try to make a narrative to make me look like I do that shit, but really the motherfuckers y'all chilling around do that. Shit, I just wanted to do pole classes for exercises and core strength. Y'all doing it to get the change. We ain't the same. I remember getting that thought that, hey, I should go ahead and do this page with him. And then I realized, like, no, it ain't worth it. I got kids. I don't want my kids to have to suffer from this. Common sense. And then as Sharita, you went to college, you went to the military, you have a brain. You can do so many other things. You can do accounting, you can do computers, you can do any fucking thing you put your brain to. You just need the proper support. But I had to realize every fucking man that I was with just couldn't fucking appreciate that the woman, hey, she just know how to get it. My bitch know how to get it, let me support her. And then sometimes when other weak bitches are in the room and they see a strong bitch, it's like, I don't know. You don't know because you ain't seen it. I'm just here to help you, baby. I ain't never been here to downgrade nobody, but now you giving me grounds to downgrade every single last one of you who came for me. You have to hire people to make sure that my views don't go out. Because naturally on its own, y'all start seeing that, oh shit, she do numbers on her own. But if we go ahead and pay and pile up these people, Jaheim and Jahar and Akashi and Akash, Akir, or however the fuck you say their names, from Bangladesh and Nepal and China and Korea and shit, we got to pay them to go ahead and make sure her stuff don't circulate. We got to phone a friend from Google and YouTube and TikTok to make sure her shit don't go viral. You got to remember that. You got to pay motherfuckers to make sure my shit don't go viral. So we're not ever the same. I don't pay for people to follow. I don't pay for my videos to go viral. I might pay them to set it up so I can make sure I can get monetized, but you got to pay people to block it. You see, we ain't the same. So who's really scared of who? So talking about looks and how I look, how I dress my body, you ain't talking about nothing, baby. Because if that's your only go-to to talk about how somebody look or how somebody talk, baby, you already just put yourself in the bottom of the barrel. Top tier on every level. Emotionally, financially, spiritually, intellectually. And don't try to come for me in the room, baby. Because half of y'all motherfuckers' husbands is sitting there reconsidering. Because considering that y'all did have to go ahead and solicit me and violate my Fourth Amendment right. Now they sitting there having fucking dreams at night like, goddamn. Now they over here stressing and pressing, depressed because it's like, damn, they did treat me right. They did give me that love. Now I don't want to give nobody no type of love. Now I deal with men how I want to deal with them. And now I only see men useful for one thing. I don't want no conversation. I don't want none of that. Either you with it or you not. I don't care about what's going on at home. No, I don't care about how you feeling. It's either you with it or you ain't. That's what was old shit it was on. Either you was with it or you wasn't. I'll call you back. If I call you back, I don't. That's why these, even the gay boys got to take on a personality just to keep the niggas I was with on them. You got to wear the clothes that I wear. You got to wear the perfume I wear. Just to make sure that he sit here and do that, Myra. Make it make sense. Shit, I knew I was real trill when a motherfucker hit me with can you make sure you wear some long pants or some leggings, because some of the wives don't want their husbands to come in here to get their hair cut because, you know, bitch, it don't make it. You want me to change how I'm wearing and what my comfort is because these bitches are insecure? Bitch, get secure with your body. Shit, even on my biggest size, a motherfucker was still looking. So you ain't gonna ever make me insecure about looks, body shape, or nothing, because I ain't went to go get it touched yet. I can only imagine if I did get my body done. And I wouldn't need no booty job. We ain't the same. All I'm doing is removing excess skin. Tighten her up. Leave my boobies alone. I don't want that touch. I just need the skin removed. Tighten up the stomach and get my abs back tight again real quick. Because once I touch my body, shit, ain't nothing else coming up out of me. You heard. It be people sitting here like, shit, if I don't know anything about a man, shit, all he need to know, does it work? Does it get wet? Is it splish splash water park? That's all he need to know. Is it tight? Is it does the right things? Should we, can you make it good shape for me? Can shit, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta wake up. And then the shit, I don't know. I don't want my husband to touch me. Bitch. You must have been one of those that used to give it up when you was young. You used to be the one in 6th and 8th grade giving it up in the bathroom, wasn't it? Shit. Your mama used to sell you for some crack rock, wasn't it? It's like, what? Petty, if petty was a person. If pretty was a person, bitch, if petty was a person. If petty was a person. It gets disrespectful. See, when I was respectful and being nice and being loving and, you know, try to just, you know, nurture and love up on motherfucking people didn't respect it. And that was like, it's a monster. She's a monster. Beautiful monster. That's why I love that song by Neo. But I don't mind. That's why a motherfucker was sneak over here. He ain't talking to me no more. He right here real quick. I'll send him back in about 5 minutes. He want to lay here and say, all he want to do is lay up. Sharita, you're not acting right. You're making the bitch have a heart attack. No, but shit, for real, like, I really be wanting people to fucking heal, be loved on and shit like that. Like, for real, if it wasn't nothing ever real and a person just, you know, made a facade, and like, I had to understand, like, yo, it was a facade. Because, bruh, my kids would not ever met your folks. They would have never fucking been around you if the shit was fake, bruh, and you played. It's all good, but shit, apology with a genuine fucking apology, but shit. They needed that money more. So now I have to look at men in a whole different way. It's like, shit, at this point, speaking to me and any man speaking to me, is it about business? Can I make money from this conversation? Is this going to elevate any type of situation for a money situation or a business? And if the answer is no, what you here for? Because I'm like, bro, you good for one thing. And what he asked me is, shit, can I get $50? And that's as much as I'll pay him, $50 for about 2 minutes. That's what half of these men are good for, about a quick 2 minutes. Nothing more, nothing less. And I don't care about your feelings, like where I did care about people's feelings, where I was soft with people. I loved on people. I wouldn't mind cooking for you. Shit, you could sleep at the crib. If I had an extra room, shit, it was yours. But people did too much. I won't ever do that shit again. Ever. Oh, homework, none of that. You're gonna have to run that money. You need help with that paper. You need help with that essay. You need help with that test. You're gonna have to run the money, cuz like I said, now y'all hype me up. Do what you do, cause shit hyping me up every time y'all doing all these fake reports and lying and holding up call forwarding so I don't get the calls from the court. Like, bruh, if you was bold enough to do what you did, why you scared to face the real Sharita? Well, the real Sharita Darshell Taylor, stand the fuck up, cause the ones that sitting there, they show the fuck ain't me. You got to call for it so I don't show up in court because you scared. The truth shall set you free. And then the audacity to sit at church talking about, oh, praise the Lord. You finna burn in hell with gasoline draws. And I'm here to go ahead and give it to you with the fucking match, okay? Like I said, when you deal with me, either you can get the angel of me or you can get the demon. I was with demons my whole life. So when I gave you the angel, y'all showed me that you don't know how to handle a fucking real angel. Y'all show that. Now it's like, I don't know if we dealing with a thug or what. Shit, somebody fucking intrigued. And you think you punking me, I'm gonna punk y'all asses. Cause shit, I guarantee you that she made that little motherfucker made you have him tickling and trying to laugh him out of his drawers. Sir. Shit, half y'all motherfuckers working with each other, y'all turning on each other, because it was a lie the whole time. Y'all did all this shit based off of a lie. Now I get to have the fucking fun because the fact that you came from my life and then y'all sat here and instead of asking the right questions, or anytime, like I said, any person bringing something to me and that person ain't in their fucking room to defend themselves, I ain't hearing shit. Because at that point, I've been new since a little girl. A person bringing you shit about another person who ain't in the room is willing to go ahead and trash another person but can't say that shit to their face. They got something to lose. They looking to play motherfuckers against each other. I don't like that. I ain't fit to be punking a bullet nobody, but shit, if we got business to handle and it's a reason, like it's reason behind something and somebody doing some fuck shit, hell yeah, we can get on demon time all day. But don't sit here and try to play and sell me no nonsense that you know is already bogus shit from the get-go. You don't handle, that's not how you conduct yourself. Because at the end of the day, business is business, but make sure that you're doing it legit. If you can tell that somebody will be a person that jeopardize the business, jeopardize the money, jeopardize your motherfucking life, then handle it. But if you know a person is going to make sure that the business is handled, everything is fucking secure, and not tell you no lie shit, we can do what we got to do. We're going to make it do what it do. Oh, they mess with kids. They lying. They stealing. They robbing people. And it's not justified. We got to shut that shit down. But to tell everything based off a lie, come on now. Shit, it'll be a motherfucker lying to me. Or motherfucker, all you had to do is say that you created a kid. Oh, it was underage shit. If you knew, you knew. If you didn't, you didn't. Motherfucker, you fell to temptation. But shit, we got to have a big fucking conversation. You might need to get some help on that shit. Shit, did you try to be R. Kelly or the fucking diddler? Choose your motherfucking poison. But shit, it ain't for me to fucking judge. It's for you to go through that shit. You beating yourself up way more than any words I can fucking say to you. That's why when people be sitting there and it's like, bruh. When I realized, buddy, I was like, damn, bruh, you coming over here to lay up with me. But then at the same time, you know motherfuckers out here, you know, putting on my life. And you know it's my kid and all this other shit. And instead of you being like, yo, this shit is wrong. I'm doing wrong. I fucked up. I participated. But I mean, I could get it if it was something for a good reason. Are you working for the good guys? Okay, that's understandable. If it ain't none of that and you just did that shit to be spiteful, okay, say that shit. Because at least now you can get that burden off your chest. Okay, that's one less thing nipping at you. Shit, that's how motherfuckers be having heart attacks. That's how motherfuckers end up dying. Get that shit off your chest. You over here stressed, depressed, eyes sunken in, can't sleep, having heart attacks, talking in your sleep, body shaking and tremors, you're jumping and shit, you don't know what to say, you're lying every fucking day. Motherfuckers, speak that shit on your chest. I'd be damned if I'm gonna lie to anybody in their face about shit I said, did, or nothing like that. I need to sleep. I don't need shit on my conscience, on my brain, on my heart. There's too much shit going on. Shit. If I could forgive shit that happened to me when I was fucking 2, all the way to the current, motherfucker, anybody can fucking do it. It don't fucking bad matter how fucking bad it is. At least I admit my sins and I work from it. That's what the fuck keeps me youthful. That's what the fuck keep me looking good. That's what the fuck keep every fucking person that comes into my energy dealing with me on any type of level want to fuck with me. It's motherfuckers that I know for a fact did me wrong that still want to sit here like, I won't want to do business with this motherfucker. If you quit listening to the motherfuckers that ain't got shit really going for themselves, then maybe you could probably come over here and do some fucking business. But keep it G over here, because over here we don't lie. Over here, I don't lie. At least you know for a fact. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to her, but shit, I know if I ask her, it's gonna be real raw though. It's gonna be like, oh, I'm naked. I'm vulnerable. Oh my gosh, you think, motherfucker, would you want me to see you quit touching on yourself, motherfucker? At least you know I told you the truth. The fuck? Shit, at least you know I walk away. Shit, no ties, no stream, no nothing. We just kept it real, you know what I'm saying? It's like, shit, it'll be a motherfucker like, do I have some motherfucker even if we did? You don't know how to keep it real, you know what I'm saying? There's a motherfucker right now like, can I hide about the fact that how much I paid for the weapons and all this other shit? Motherfucker, just say you did it. Did you participate or you didn't? But at any given moment, I sense that you telling me a lot of shit. I get to choose what it is that I decide to do. But a hitman? Come on now. But shit, it's crazy that how is it that I'm getting my justice from the hitmen? Not just one. Because it's not like I only just had one hitman. I done had about 8 of them my whole life. But shit, I respected the fact that you could at least tell me that. I'll respect any fucking man if you can keep it G with me. Shit, it was one motherfucker that he told me without telling me. But at the same time, while he told me without telling me, he still fucking looked out. Even though he knew he wasn't gonna get no time of day, and I made it very fucking clear to that dude, but he still fucking looked out though. Even though now he want that the unaliving from what him seeing like, oh, so he came there, but it was sent over from a fucking female that intentionally trying to get pregnant from the man to make him stay. But bitch, you get around. If this is a Gemini female and she's like fucking Hispanic, biracial, or something of that sort, bitch, you get around. And whatever fucking man sitting there laying up with you, he's smelling it, sir. I will be a stalemate and be sitting there like, oh shit. And chick, I don't even know why you coming over here. I might not know you, but you got my name in your motherfucking mouth, and you should have kept my name out your mouth. And that's why anytime you're gonna be moving around or whatever, because you may have had a son, and you was blackmailing somebody because you knew something, shout it. Find you something safe to do. And you work with this nigga's mama? Come on now. But y'all base that shit off of a lie. You can't play with everybody like that. Shots fired. Y'all sit here mad because it's like y'all in the crowd watching, getting mad in the motherfucker. How sway? Well, everything you do in the fucking winter times tend to bite you in your ass. That's what they call freezer bite. Frostbite. That frostbite came to eat y'all ass right before summer, right? You gotta thaw out sometime. But it's like fucking diabetes. It's an amputee around this bitch. You hear me? You had to get veterans, motherfuckers coming out of retirement and shit like that. And then you cause a divide in this shit because you got veterans. Then you got people of different races where they sit here like, shit, well, we can come together to go do this shit. But now y'all sit here dealing with the actual racism because they get mad as shit. We got to work with these colors. We got to work with these wetbacks. And we got there. And now everybody falling apart. Everybody lost focus of the shit, right? Because racism coming in and politics and shit. But we gonna send this person in to come flirt with her or whatever the case may be and make it seem like Katie or whoever the fuck this is. Because the one dude that was supposed to do it from the fucking neighborhood, he was sitting there in shock like, shit, she's not gonna remember who the fuck he is. Yes, I is. You think I'm finna give a white man time of day right now? Hell no, not in this hostility type of environment. Shit, right now, motherfuckers could be double agents for all the fuck I know. But shit, I do business with you if we making money, but I need money in that account before I even make any type of moves with anybody. So even if you did have the bright idea, I don't see millions in my account. Until millions hit that motherfucker account, ain't nobody getting no time. Ain't nobody getting no time. But a lot of you motherfuckers somebody's gonna get caught red-headed at 7 o'clock in the morning. A teacher too. Somebody is a 3rd grade teacher, 4th grade. And somebody is between 1st and 7th grade teacher that's about to get caught up. And they gonna tell it. Somebody also telling on their husband. The husband or boyfriend. Somebody did something during a full moon. Somebody do Babalao Brujeria work. And if this is a transsexual, this person is fit to they fit to go to prison. But I'm also getting they made it like right before they get to prison, they either gonna go missing and get found. I'm seeing like a body wrapped up and duct tape up, because it's like I said, it's a transsexual, and by up to 6 fucking females that's been getting some men hemmed up in some shit. Somebody could be an Aries, a Taurus, a Gemini, or a Libra or Leo, and it's trans or a female that's getting these men hemmed up. Somebody, they have even made a fucking page, like if they've been messing with other men. That's why this person, like I'm telling you, somebody also got recordings of somebody unaliving 3 people. A Taurus. But it's given that this Taurus, if they had caused a man to do something like this and this man's mental health was already on record or something like that, they got that. Also, something about somebody could be a male stripper or the trans stripper or something like that, escort, any of these fucking levels, that they getting caught up in this situation and then caught up with some young boys or some shit like that. It's them. It's them that's getting y'all caught up. It's somebody so grown that they could be like 37. Someone could have been born like 77, 97, 87, 2007. And then they was getting picked on about being gay or something like that. 2007 or something like that. But it don't fucking matter, because it was like a lie, because it's like somebody could have did that, but also the lie about a child being unalive, being, hemmed up, trapped or whatever, or was used with these kids. It's something. The secret is already out, okay? For me in this situation, I already know. I just want to see who's going to tell it first. But y'all more concerned with like what the fuck gonna happen. Because it's like, in order for it to have happened, my son is not going to move unless it was somebody he trusted. But who paid for it? I want to look at the person in the eye who paid y'all to do the shit. Because it's either James and Regina, Sheila, Patrick, and they use the kids. It sounds like that. But considering how everybody moving, it's a whole bunch of fear in this bitch. That's why I'm smelling y'all out, and that's why y'all feeling some type of way. Y'all looking like zombie food. Y'all looking like this. Here I is, and here goes the whole crowd watching. But ain't nobody saying nothing, though. But everybody want to keep blocking the call, though. Trying to make me convinced, oh, she don't know that she's a twin. I'm being fucking new. Like I said, 2 years older or 2 years younger. Which is it? Alderman. I want to tell them about this. Like, y'all motherfuckers knew about that pregnancy, but shit, y'all had to go ahead and get rid of it, considering that y'all recorded that situation in May. Was it May or June that y'all did that video after y'all drugged me at the restaurant? But all you had to do was be a man about it. Shit, ain't no man enough for me. If you can't fucking tell me what you did, don't ever let me have to fucking figure that out. Not even on a fucking spiritual level. Y'all think y'all hunters, baby. I'm the original hunter. I just don't ever feel the need to have to prey on y'all. But if I did, but it ain't. Now it's irrelevant at this point. I just want the truth. I just want what's fucking mine. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. But the longer y'all taking, the more it's just going to be like karma is just going to be hitting y'all. Everything is going to be outed. And it's not only just me, because most of y'all just sitting back like, y'all watching motherfucking MTV, or just, is this real TV? Am I watching the, Identity Channel? Am I watching the investigative channel? Well, shit, might as well call me the new private eye on a new level. I'm on a whole different level. But all your secrets and sins, you allow me to reveal it. The more that you just ain't stepping to me to give back what the fuck is due to me. So the longer you delay, the more I get to fucking play. This is a playground for me on a spiritual level, but everyone that you have involved know the truth. So you got the people that do know the truth watching. That's the beauty of it. A win is a win, baby. Because trying to say I was a street walker, a drug addict, seriously? Alcoholic, seriously? That's a joke. Because y'all been sitting here trying to figure, well, shit, we can get it probably during the food. Interesting. All of that requires you just do a shift change. But y'all don't know which way that's going to go, do you? Right now, like I said, everything at this point is about business. If it ain't about the money, don't be blowing me up and talking about nothing if it ain't about the money. If you can't apologize and tell me who did what, when it was done, or shit, at least confess some of y'all sin, because a lot of y'all motherfuckers is energy and I can feel you. You stress. Some of you motherfuckers missing your own opportunity because you listening to your dirty granny, your mama, auntie, cousin, and sisters, and baby mamas. What the fuck they did to you but cause you more stress and putting you in the same predicament. Beware of a jealous woman. Missing opportunities. Want to cause you sorrow. But I ain't here to fucking change nobody's mind. It ain't for me to do it. Shit, it's for you to recognize that shit. Everybody ain't for you. When they can't eat off of you, motherfuckers will go against you, bitch. Return to sender while you trying to send an evil eye, bitch. You have a migraine before I would. You have a few trustworthy friends and one unexpected enemy. And sometimes the enemy is way closer than you think. Some motherfuckers will fuck up your life because they don't want to see you happy. Shit, Sheila did it. Patrick did it. Johnny did it. Rita did it. Carla did it. Shane did it. Kiara did it. Courtney did it. Shit, my older two did it. My ex-husband and his mama, and I ain't look back at that the motherfucker like men. The motherfucker's the liar and the thief. Shit, I ain't been with fucking Luis Alejandro Ponce since fucking 2009, 10. Come on now. Actually, I left that motherfucker in 2009. Niggas still being bitter about your girl. That 2009. Isaiah Jeffrey Beard, 2006. I had my baby in 2007. Motherfuckers still mad. He had to lie to all his baby mamas to convince him. Come on now, cuz. I'm on a new level. You have to be a different type of breed or a different type of female for some men from all the way back when still want to have a vendetta at your girl. Because I wouldn't want them to give them time. Let alone break bread or make money with them. Because they knew I knew how to get money. Come on now. Investigate carefully. Somebody pay attention to your surroundings, baby, because calling me a less than a high priestess, empress, a channeler, a fucking justice motherfucker. Nah, baby, you ain't gonna ever call me a junkie, though. I ain't gotta pop pills to feel better. At least I can communicate effectively. Talking bad about somebody that you don't know how to do what it is that they do, you gotta steal from them just to get full, baby. We ain't the same. You gotta understand, you gotta pay people to suppress me to go ahead and get what it is to impress the next motherfucker. Know that. So talking bad about your girl, you gotta pay people to make sure my views don't go. Know the difference. Keep that nonsense. You mad because ella está loca por mi vida. I'm crazy for my life, but I'm about that life. But they told me, you know what I'm saying, be good, let motherfuckers be welcome, be. If motherfuckers don't know how to think for themselves, I don't want nobody that don't know how to think for themselves. Somebody right now, a Virgo poisoning some men. Somebody be trying to do something for the music industry. 9, 10, 11, 12. So if you a damn Sagittarius, Scorpio, whatever, you got a damn Virgo and somebody that's birthday in March plotting on your ass. This motherfucker got at least up to 3. You got 6 motherfuckers plotting on you and making sure that you don't get what's meant for you. But shit, that ain't my problem. Shit, these motherfuckers go as far, they gotta cloak their energy to come in my shit just to see about you, see if you over here. They gotta check to see if you over here. That's sad, ain't it? They gotta come over here and try to stop my shine so you don't see. And if you can see the cracks, Mrs. Perfect. A motherfucker hate it with you as long as you ain't outshining them. I want to be rather, listen, I'm only honest if I, but I keep running into dimes, right? A motherfucker convince you with a dime, but the whole time you with a crack sack. Anyways, shit, you go what the fuck you know where it is. Mentally and emotionally, if your heart and your mind fucking align wherever the fuck it is you at, take your ass over there and fuck what everybody talking about. And if they don't fuck with you and they say they love you, they showing you in every which way they don't love you. I learned that a long time ago. If your family really love you and fuck with you, they ain't gonna ever put you in no fucking predicament. They ain't gonna ever make you feel less than. If anything, they gonna encourage you. They gonna love on you. And they gonna make sure everything fucking work for you. And they gonna protect that shit by all means. But if they gotta beat you down, tear you down, talk down on you, not help you, make you feel less than every fucking time, they'll let you know in front of your face every time they don't fuck with you. It don't matter if it's your mama, your granny, your daddy, your cousin, your sister, whoever the fuck it is you lay up with. If they can't fucking encourage you, they fucking trying to curse you at the same time. Learn to do fucking better. Motherfuckers talking about, I want something young. Shit, anybody want something young-minded, all they want to do is sit there and be young with a motherfucker because they young, dumb, and they going to do whatever it is that they say. That's it. Something to control, because bitch, I ain't the one to control. Trying to control a motherfucker with a lie and make money off of it. Shit, y'all was listening to shit. I know if anything, they probably had used Diana. I wouldn't be fucking surprised. Because her face looked just like mine, but just the complexion is just off by a little bit. But I knew they was going to try to turn her out. I knew that. But shit, I can't fight for somebody that ain't fight for themselves. And then want to try to use, she didn't have to put her in pay. I know, okay. And until she flip on y'all asses, and then she don't have to fucking wake up when she asking y'all for help, and y'all talking about we ain't going to help her no more. Damn, what kind of grandparents are y'all? Why would I help somebody that was trying to help the same people take my life? Even my own kid. If I have to put my own down, ain't nobody an exception to the rule. Harsh realities. Know the difference. If I gotta put my own down, When it's justified because she came from mine, ain't nobody an exception to the rule. It came out of me. If I rule the world, it take a strong one to be around me. You can't be scary and doing all this other shit and then be trying to be scared. What do I say next? It's scary asses. But y'all wasn't scared when y'all was doing the fuck shit, but you scared to go ahead and tell a motherfucker the truth. Shit, you deserve anything that come with it. Most of the time, that shit leads to a grave, one way or another. But y'all watching. I still love my kids, but shit. For some change, though, disappointed. But don't ever fucking downgrade me for what the fuck I am. I got morals. I got values. I ain't gonna go out here and solicit my motherfucking self just to get it and just to keep a man. Sheila and them do that shit. I ain't ever fucking submit or stop my motherfucking life for a man. I might was a little goo-goo for the fucking love because I wanted family so fucking bad, but I know not to ever do that shit again. But I know how to take care of family, keep it together, and love on my motherfucking home and have peace. But a motherfucker that don't want peace, it will show. They will disrespect you on every fucking level. They will disrespect the home and everything you work for. That's why I won't ever fucking throw my money on another man, ever. Show me you earn that. Earn that shit. You want my respect, earn it. But any type of business with anybody, and I only do business with grown men. Because y'all women be funny out here. I ain't doing no business with no women. Off limits. But with men, let it be about business. But whoever this school teacher is, or this July Leo, or this February person who's trying to pay for this hitman, or this older person to come out of retirement to come do what it is that he's trying to do, think again. Buddy will be arrested before 92, 97, 72. Somebody born in 72, 1997, 92, 72, 77. It wouldn't fucking matter. However y'all want to play this. But 2 July people, a September person, a February person paying for this hitman, or y'all knew these people was paying for these people to do this, that's crazy work. But you can't warn nobody about that shit. That should be crazy to me. Cause shit, I don't care who it is, motherfucker. Hey, somebody got a hit on you. And then I can keep you here for a few days, but you're going to have to figure out what you're going to do next. I got you, but shit, you doing me dirty? Nah. Only person I can look out for in this situation, in this part of my life, I have no hope in humanity. I just want my fucking money. And the VA, and then y'all try to file that shit back in February with the VA talking about y'all ain't know my whereabouts, but I was showing up at a fucking Affinity Hair Academy and shit. I was busting my ass homeless and everything, still showing up for school. But y'all was stealing money from me right in my fucking face. And I knew it, and I confronted y'all. And, oh, why would we do that? Y'all got to remember every time that y'all show me some fake-ass fucking love. That's why anything at this point is business. I speak money. Make this money. Thought I was some kind of fucking dummy. Come on, man. The audacity and the disrespect. Oh, she naive. No, I see how you moving. Because the longer I kept you around, the more I got to see how y'all fucking move. But we leave it at that.